Have you ever observed a clean shiny iron metal turns brownish after some days? We call it rusting of iron. Here there is change in color, that is physical property of iron. So is it a physical change? No, it is a chemical change. The reason is that in addition to change in physical properties, we can also observe a change in chemical composition. That is, iron is turned into iron oxide. Here, iron lost its identity and got a new identity, that is, iron oxide. It is clearly a new substance. A change in which new substances are formed is called a chemical change. A chemical change is called chemical reaction. The ingredients which interact to bring about the chemical change are reactants. The new substance formed after chemical change is the product of the reaction. Take another example for understanding it more clearly. If you want to perform this activity, take help of your teacher. Please don't do it yourself. Take some water in a beaker, dissolve tablespoon of copper sulfate in it, and add few drops of dilute sulfuric acid to it. It will form a blue colored solution. It is copper sulfate solution. Now take a polished iron nail and put it inside the beaker. Gradually, the blue color of the solution changes to green. It is because iron is more reactive than copper. It removes the copper from copper sulfate and sits at its place. We can say iron displaces copper from copper sulfate. By doing so, copper which is in compound form becomes free, while free iron gets attached to sulfate and forms a compound. Clearly, there is change in chemical composition. Where there is change in chemical composition, there is chemical reaction. How can we identify if the change is chemical or physical? We can identify a chemical change with some observations. Here are those. During a chemical reaction, one or more new substances or products are formed. They have different composition as well as different properties as compared to composition and properties of reactants. In addition to change in composition, a chemical change may also involve change in temperature, color, odor, formation of bubbles, or formation of solid material, that is, precipitate. The change so happened is permanent and cannot be reversed. Thus, the chemical change is irreversible change. Here we complete this topic.